Instead of you influencing them, you are being influenced to live like you are of this world. Let me tell you, children of the Most High God, we are people with few years on earth. And what I say always is this: you may live up to 90 years, you may live up to 100 years, but that 100 years is not reduced to the bread that you take. Next, you are in heaven. Hello, somebody. Next, you are in heaven, and it begins. The eternity that we are going to, let me draw the graph, because most of us leaders, we like using graphs. Let me draw a graph. Look at me. Eternity is this side. This is where we are coming from. In God creating man, He interrupts eternity and He creates man. Man will live up to a certain point. And from here, we go back to eternity. This has no years. This has no years. So, eternity came and created us. God just interrupted the program. He interrupts it to the day you die, to the day you will be raptured. After that, eternity continues.
Correct.
Now, in eternity, you don't use time. Are you hearing? Shout of the Most High. You don't use time. Time is in this natural world that we live in. I think this will be my last microphone. Professor, you rest.
Yes.
I am equal to the task. When God created me, platform. What was I saying?
God interrupted.
Interrupted eternity.
Interrupted eternity. Listen to this child of the Most High. You may live for 100 years. You may live for 120 years. But that is just a time. I was privileged, like I said before, I was privileged to see my grandmother, my grandfather, who came to Lusaka in 1902. 1902, as a matter of fact, when they came here, they even went to do some piece work when the rail line was coming into Zambia. 1902.
Wow.
She died, my grandmother died in 1985.
Don't be switching your tone when he's reading.
Before I married my wife. Now you're talking about living in 18 chapel. And they died. This time, there is nothing to show for that you and I will live that long. But I know by the special grace of God that we will live a long time. Hello, somebody. We will live for a long time. Now, God having interrupted eternity, why did He do that? It's because in this world, there are only two people who belong to different camps. The first camp are those who belong to God. The second camp are those who belong to Lucifer. There is a distinction, and I want you to know that these two cannot move together. Though your amens are not there, I'm bringing the word here. You want to live. He has purchased us. When you are under control, let's take the slaves during that time of slave trade. The slave had no say. He was told to do what the master wanted. And by the special grace of God, I had